Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
All protocols observed. I think I'll stand away from this table. That far can be lethal. Alright, my name is Peter Campbell. I am the brother of the groom. Yeah. No, that's out the way. We met in the late 70s. And I realized very early in our relationship that we had a couple of things in common. We both lived at the same place. We both had the same parents. And we both called the same girl sister. We also share the same clothes. No, that's not entirely true. They were actually handed down to me. So it's actually when Chris was finished and I got it. True story. There was a pants in particular that I couldn't wait to get my hands on. I could see myself walking down the aisles in those pants. And not for hell Christopher would hand them down. Anyway, the day finally came, got the pants and major alteration as we made. And it was at this point when I discovered that he was not only my brother, but my older brother. I'm very, very privileged, and I'm happy to have been chosen as the best man. It does my heart well. And I'm extremely gratified. But then again, I thought to myself, if not me, who? Me. We all know Christopher have a whole host of friends. So it was either myself or Daddy. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you would not want my father to be Christopher. It would have been a totally different wedding. There would be no skin showing. Your heads have to be covered. You have to pray every 5 minutes. It would have been a totally different wedding. So I applaud you for making the right decision. I'm about to share a couple of stories, and I'll step further away. True stories. May have been modified a little bit, but hey. And by the way, I only have 18 contacts in my phone. Just thought I'd say it. Story number 1. Christopher is the eldest of 4. So we all went to the same primary school. And this, I'm breaking it down. I'm giving you different scenarios where Chris is either a good provider. So this is one of the good provider. Pay attention, please. So we all attended the same primary school. Myself, Annette. I have a sister named Annette as well. And Christopher being the eldest, our parents were always giving her lunch money. Why, I don't know. I think this was just bias. So, we were tired of eating patties. Good God! How many beef was there in Jamaica? Every day patties. So, myself and my sister decided to stage a protest. No more patties. And Chris said, okay, I will change the menu. We were very excited, myself and my sister, and the day in particular, Christopher left before it was lunchtime because he said he was going to the Duane Park Plaza, which incidentally was like 50 meters away from us. So it's 50 of these. Lunchtime came and passed, no Chris. I was patient, I was hungry as I was. Probably 20 minutes after lunchtime was up, we saw Chris coming running. So we say, yeah, food, Christopher came and opened a bag, and people, it was 2 cupcakes this size. I saw myself behind bars. I was like, Jesus. So he is an excellent provider. Christopher is a genius, I must tell you this. He's a genius. I remember at the age of 7, and that's when I was introduced to my first cell phone / radio. Chris. I'm serious, yeah, he made it. He took a pipe, PVC pipe, not PVC, it was metal, and he drove about 3 feet down in the ground, attached a wire to that. He destroyed Mommy fan, yeah, he did. Destroyed the fan, used the back of the fan as a receiver, tie a magnet, wrap cord around it, put it on the roof, and run a wire from that to a speaker. And I was like, wow, who does this? There was no internet. Where did you get this information from? So, I must tell you this though. I was always the guinea pig at the end of Chris' experiments. So I was the one given the receiver while he was adjusting the transmission. So he was on the roof and I was in the room with the speaker to my ears. And he would turn it. What is no, Chris, that's Spanish or something, I don't know that. Turn it again, what that? No, Chris, that's not English. Turn it again. Stupid boy, get down from there. You are stupid. So no, Chris, that's not English. Turn it and we got RGR. And it's like, wow, this dude is a genius. Years after, I found out that the reason that Paul was driven into the herd was to prevent, ladies and gentlemen, to mitigate against electrical shock. So God forbid if there were a lightning stroke, I would be dead. Genius you are. Yeah. Christopher though, I can tell you this. He is a very faithful individual. Extremely faithful, dedicated. He has real, true, and I mean, he has a hairstyle from he was like 2. That's true dedication right there. I could not do it.
Mr. Speaker, is this some toast or a roll?
This is why I wear a black suit. Is that a cute rapper? No. I'll continue. This is sweet. Where is that? Hold on. I had my speech somewhere. Here. I'm about to start. Jesus. So everybody coming up with typed up stuff and I was like, I'm the only one from the primitive stage.
Yes, with 18 contacts.
In a Samsung Galaxy S4.
Oh Lord.
So fast that one. Yeah. But funny joke aside, Christopher is a wonderful individual. He is very honest. There are 2 persons that I know in life that is as humble as Chris is, and that's Chris and minister back in Jamaica. Nothing bothers Chris. He is very laid back, too laid back if you ask me, but hey. He's very honest, he's dedicated, he's very dedicated. And Anita, I can reassure you that you have found yourself a wonderful husband and a wonderful brother-in-law. up for some money, girl. I must take this time also to reiterate what my nephew said earlier about my parents. I believe Chris is the person he is, definitely, because of the hard work, the dedication, the love that my parents invested in not only Chris, but all four of us. It didn't really work on Anna, but they tried. They really tried. Christopher is an individual that is so humble, and I love him as a brother. We don't speak like probably every 6 years. And that conversation is like 3 words. How are you? I'm good. All right, cool. See you 6 years time. But I really admire him, and he is a role model in my life. I look up to him. Well, I used to look up to him because he was taller then. But he is a role model in my life. I admire him very much. And I can reassure you again, Annie, that you have found yourself a wonderful individual. I must commend the both of you on making this bold step in life. It's very commendable. And as I said before, I love you both, and I wish God's richest blessing. That sounds kind of cliche, but I wish you all God's richest blessing. And if you need advice, don't call me. Just making that clear, don't call me. So after today, if I see you call me after 7, I'm not going to answer. So that's usually where trouble comes up. So your calling time is between hours of 9 to 5. But enough said. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glasses, whether it's water, syrup, or poor bulk, as we toast my brother, the groom for the evening, a wonderful individual, Christopher Campbell.
Mr. Peter Campbell, James Campbell, brother.